Now, how to save your project after you've worked for a very long time, or how to save. You click on this button up here, the save icon, click on it, it will save. We'll talk more on how you can add or some features, additional features into your workplace. And now, in case you did not activate while you're creating your levels, you did not activate your starter content and you want to add the starter content and other content, click on the add button up here. You locate add features, click on add features, and you can see your content, you can see your starter content. You can click on it and add the project to your project. And also, either you want to add C++ or blueprint, you can click and add to your project. So let's say you want to add this first starter content, click on it in case you do not, and you add it to your project also. Now, how to migrate or how to add from the marketplace. You go to your marketplace, you can now get free content. Go to your free content from this Epic Game free content. You see Epic Games content, and you can add either of these to your cart. And after adding these to your cart and through the process we've talked about earlier, you can now go and migrate. You come to your library, it will be added among you. Let's say we are adding, since we've purchased the online kit, you are adding the online skills. You can now click on it and migrate the online skill content into your project. How do you do that? So let's say we are migrating this. You open the online project. Once you open, we are migrating a content from the online skit project into our first hour project. So let's say I like the floor. So I like the floor. For this floor, I click on it, open the content. So let's say it's down here in our content OLE character blueprint. So I like this floor. I want to migrate this floor into my first hour project. All I do is right click on the floor, go to asset action, you see migrate. It will add this the content that makes up this bot. Now if you click OK, it will take you, locate, go to Unreal project, your project, which is first hour. Here it is, click on it. Since we are taking it from content, you have to add it to the content also, and you say select folder. Once you select the folder, it's going to add that bot into. Let's say we want to migrate everything from this project. Both the floors and everything, all the bots and the actions, into our project. All you have to do is locate the map of this project. So you go to map, your content, you go to map. This is a map that makes up this content. You right click, you locate your asset action, the same thing down to your migrate, and you can see that the content, all the content that makes up this particular project are all inside the map. You can now say okay. Now locate your project first hour. All the projects you have will be there first hour. Since we took it from content, you put it into content as well, and you say select folder. Now it have added it into that folder. When you close this, now I have to now bring what I have migrated. You go down to your content drawer. Under the content drawer, we added it into our own content. So you see OLE, you see maps. Under the OLE, this is the content we migrated, and you double click on it, it will automatically bring our online skill content into our project. Now that's how to migrate. Now how to import more content into your workplace. How to import is what we'll talk. Okay, now we talked about how to import into our first hour project. Now we're importing an object into the content. So let's say we create a folder, right click and new folder to let's call this folder import. Now open your import folder, then right click, you have import to. So inside here, let's say you want to import some files, and you can click on the file and say open. It's going to open that file, that folder. you can bring the folder in here by click and dragging. As you can see, it's already there. And also you can as well you can also add from this folder that I've created a mesh, and that you can add from this icon on the plus sign. Go to import. You will also see some certain things there. Files. Let's say you have some files you want to bring in. You can click on the file. Let's say I'm using this as my texture. I click on it. It will be added into it. I click and drag. It's going to change it. I've created something now. I can now use a picture as my background. Here it is. So that is how to import a file into your system. You can also, into your project, you can also add Quizzer bridge into your content. Right click, you see add Quizzer content. It take you to the bridge. You now have some asset, 3D asset. You can also add some grasses. Let's say we are taking this to add into our content. So right now we have some content we want to add, let's say aquatic or climbers, and you want to add either of these. Let's say crop, you want to add either of these, the plant. All you have to do is to first of all sign into your Epic Games. Now we sign in, you download. You can click on this, and the download button, it begins to download. You click on this. You can also get the download button here. You can choose the quality, high quality. You can as well click, choose the quality and download. While this goes as well, you see them downloading. You can double click as well. So now you can actually, it's also doggable. You can actually move it. You can bring it to this angle. You can bring it to this angle. Can bring it to any angle of your choice that you want, which you can as well drag inside here, you see, to preview how it's going to look like in the real life. To give a preview, this is standing. If you go down to your content, they're already in the content. Just because you downloaded them, they're already in the content. And that is how you bring your Quizzer bridge that you can use at all times. So here you are, how to import content. You can click and drag to see how the size